Greetings and salutations, everyone. And welcome back to more Ace Attorney Investigations. The collection, but specifically Miles Edgeworth. Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze. Middle Suspicious Steel Samurai. So sus. And then the Pink Princess walked in, and then we stopped.
Pink Princess aura farmed in silence. Had her dramatic to be continued.
So I guess let's talk to her.
Yeah, who is this?
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Miss Pink Princess, if you...
Oh, God.
This must be what they call fate.
How could this happen 2 days in a row?
Oh, are you Miss... Oh, this dies. Are you Miss Oldback?
Why are you surprised?
It's like I was here tonight, dude, what?
So you're the one who got to play the Steel Samurai. It's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry.
I used to be his boss.
Yes, we have the same company for a little while, you know.
That's right, it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous.
No.
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. It was so nosy here that I couldn't fall asleep, so I came over to complain. So I imagined my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me. I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this? Yes, I misjudged you, edgy poo.
You misjudged him.
But he was trying to avoid me, you know.
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
Has to be legal to have old bag in an outfit like this. No.
Yes, very.
The winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. Simply overwhelmed. True edgy poo will chase you forever to the ends of the earth.
Isn't that just peachy?
This is one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye.
And then just go back to resting beach face.
Resting old face.
Resting bag face.
Pink Princess.
Now then, why are you here? I thought you were working at Gatewater Land as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? It was ages ago.
That was yesterday.
I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? They called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
They called you.
Apparently the girl who played the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. Happened so silently, they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff in that studio?
I have to go reach out to this elderly security guard we used to have. Get her in here to play the part.
Really couldn't say no, so here I am playing the role of the heroine. See that Mindy girl, I mean. The poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her. She's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not really great at reading the stage plans. I stand and last second I tripped over and threw a ragdoll into a shrook and hit the steel samurai in the air uproar and avant-garde because I tell you a bunch of simpletons.
You're rather lively, old lady.
So basically you received the stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. Need to see it? I got it right here. Look.
It appears that she is telling the truth.
Request for Miss Oldbag to stand in for Mindy, the Pink Princess actress who fell ill.
Your fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
Famous has his problems too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker. taking my break when I found it stuck under the door to my room.
Wendy,
Oh,
I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving night.
Oh, Larry.
I was like, I got naked and was gonna climb down the chimney to hold back.
Oh my god.
Frankly, you would have got what you deserved, Larry, for being a freak.
Yeah.
There you go, you and Wendy. Meant to be. No. But yeah, it's cursive, and he meant to write Mindy, but she read it as Wendy.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look at what it says.
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving night.
How absolutely revolting. I mean, you think you could get my name right? There's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
And now you're here, Edgy Poo.
I feel 100% safe.
Where do I factor into this?
Bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo, stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
For Miss Oldbag has mistakes from bad penmanship. Letter from a stalker. Time of the murder.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime?
What?
After the show is over, I had nothing but free time in my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm.
I see.
Sorry, Larry, but we have to deduce that you're a freak.
Well, another occurred in the room right next to yours.
Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
Oh my god.
If you could please not cling on to my personage.
Or Edgeworth. Just his show that he loves is just ruined for him now.
He'll never like a show again because Oldbag keeps getting into it.
Sees Pink Princess, he's just gonna see Wendy Oldbag, and he sees the Steel Samurai, he's just gonna see Larry. Just completely destroy that series.
In any case, I like it, Lindsay, that you failed to show up at Ambassador Alba's speech.
Oh, that? No, I didn't go.
I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Touch my hip.
Just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
Prosecutor Von Karma, I brought the police dog as requested, sir. It's like, oh my god, it's a dog that you didn't see. It's Missile.
Missile. We didn't see that dog. That's unfortunate.
The perfect, goodest boy.
But he's here now.
Malls.
Good work. You made
Wendy
it now,
Oldbag.
officer. It's horrifying.
Urinates on the body.
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatsukarasu.
So you have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too. You're real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
That's the police dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front of and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve this case for us, you know.
Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go.
Just find clues. It jumps out the window.
Well,
Immediately, it's like, here you go.
Good dog. You're really quite white, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know. Now, what do we have here? What is this? It looks like a small hot dog, but
Samurai dogs.
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
no, bad missile. Eat it. I wonder if it's alright for him to eat that.
It's just a meat substance snack featuring the stiff samurai. I'm sure he'll be
A
fine.
meat substance snack. It's like, dang, that's how you
Can't
know it's the
legally call
real
it
quality
meat.
materials.
It's a meat substance.
Meat-like substance. It's not actually a hot dog. We don't even know what kind of animal it's from.
Some weird amalgam.
It's the pink goop.
So that's quite a bit of information you gathered here, a single quick glance.
We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
It looks like that sack wasn't always around. Oh, and what do we have here?
Edgeworth. No,
Oh,
Francisco.
sorry. Fuck. It appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it.
Like, old bag, is this your moo-moo?
Own an office fireplace. There's only one person here who would own such a shirt.
Francisco, why did you leave your shirt over there? No. Dog.
Dog.
He was much bigger help than I thought he would be.
Yes, however there are a few aspects I don't understand about what he found.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. Now, my subordinate, continue with the investigation.
Alright, I will. It is with great dread that I proceed and do what I must to solve the case.
But I want to talk to old bag. So present the shirt and be like, is this your clothes shirt? And she's like, you're giving me clothes. Wendy is free. No,
If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
no, Edgy Poo, what is the meaning of this? Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask, and I would have gladly given you as many as you'd like.
Thanks, but no thanks. The shirt was found here in the crime scene.
What?
Come now. Why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
I know nothing I tell you.
What?
No, I admit I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know. Wearing a princess costume was like being in a sauna. Top of that, I get fingered as a suspect. You're too cruel, Echipo.
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am. Depends on what fine body you think I would have been calm and relaxed as I am. I tell you, it's always like this. What's fall for some tabloid article, missing camera, missing that lawyer, and they're missing my husband, he's missing. No, stop marrying you, what kind of approach is that? Sure, can't help how you marry me, honestly, men these days.
This is how he can cheat and see everything she said. If
See
you
her
want.
deep lore. But no one wants to see the deep lore.
Yeah, no. Not from her.
Got married. He said, "I guess I'm stuck marrying you." What kind of way to propose is that?
Are you saying that you're still married now, or is he gone, or did you get divorced, or are you just going after Edgy while you're in an unhappy marriage? Like, old man, please.
Show some respect.
Well... I don't believe she's lying about her actions. So I can safely assume that she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. that somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one.
Larry.
Just Larry. You tried to steal her clothes, didn't you? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm a freak. I'm a certified genetic freak, Edgy. I need
I assume-
counseling.
I assume the samurai dog was also yours.
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues. But I suppose I should ask for more details.
Samurai dogs.
What the dog doing?
I have that. Let's play it. Oh dear.
What the dog doing?
There we go.
Should have said that the second that missile showed up. Just the dog.
He's hanging out.
And samurai dog was yours.
Urinating on the body.
He's hydrating it.
Second mask to mask. Do we even have a profile for him yet? Did anyone unmask him yet?
Nope.
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
yeah. Oh,
Mask
damn.
to mask too.
Go from Ron to like to this this chud. It's like, what is this? Who's this guy?
Just some random dude.
Random ass cosplayer just wanted to steal crap.
Security lady.
Don't even have her name.
I
Her real
believe
name
her
is
real
Wendy
name is Wendy
Oldbag.
Oldbag, but he
Doesn't even
refuses
put
to
it in.
acknowledge her as that. Yassified.
He assified Francisco. He assified Oldbag.
Terrifying.
Of course, I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy boo.
If you could please just stick to what I asked you.
Edgy, are you Miss Oldbag?
No.
Really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. So you're a present from the studio to the embassy.
A peasant.
Studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We're supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. Had to pile them up in his pushcart just to move them all. The studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves, right, Edgy?
So, did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Edgy, don't just ignore me and my question. You gotta stick up for me.
Yeah, about that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know. And there were samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show.
If by preparation you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me.
So we tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, their taste is probably for kids too. They were so good that I couldn't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so boxes.
Boxes.
Is it one per box or 6 or how many we got in here?
Oh my god. Wow, lady.
Sit there, but roaring fire, warming them and eating them. I thought, this is...
She's a glizzy guzzler.
Lizzie
this thing here.
Conqueror. What is it now?
Larry's just like, that's why I was trying to get in her room, man. Got a samurai dog.
Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me.
Samurai dogs. Okay.
Samurai dog's forced onto me.
Amazing. Looks like the lesson for today is that when the steel samurai ends up being princess, take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
I'm not gonna dignify that with response.
You.
Got nothing to say to you, dude. What happens if you show him the this stalker note? No, he's gonna refuse. He's just gonna do that again.
Dare you?
At least he gets to get whipped to death. I'll show him the shirt too and see if it kills him as well. Yep, he's gonna die again. Get executed once more.
Murdered.
I guess we have to actually like do some mind stuff.
Yeah, I guess we have to do our logic of the two fireplaces, and that should get us going.
Maybe.
I tried to go in a chimney, and there was a fire going, and then she's like, I lit a fire, so it's like, yeah. Used fireplace and smoke from chimney. Rubs his two brain cells together.
There's no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. This is a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Are you sure it wasn't just disoriented? He wasn't just disoriented or something on that roof?
There's testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
I see. So what you're proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oldback's fire. So basically, the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. Is that what you're implying?
Share the same chimney.
Precisely.
And then how did it get there with the
Share the chimney.
shared? I guess
I guess she was
maybe.
trying to dry it and by the fire, so it could, yeah, just rips it through the wall. To the adjoining. Super. Didn't know it was crypto over here.
The lady's undershirt that Missile found. Yeah.
What are you getting all excited over holding onto a lady's undergarment? Miles Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug. If you know the owner of such an undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in this room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
A little X.
There is an X on the back of the wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it.
Oh my goodness.
What's in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect to the room to the neighbor. Connect this room to the neighboring room.
It's a neighboring room.
Ambassador's like, I want to have my secret passage lead right to the Pink Princess's room.
Creep.
It's like, oh my god.
Everyone here is creeps. Get him out of here.
We love the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess in this country.
Unfortunately for them, it's old bag.
He's probably into that.
Well, maybe.
Just like, just keep the helmet on.
Oh, God.
And keep the chest piece, too.
Wow.
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. But the fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what is important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace.
He knows it's a fireplace connects to 2 rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady's Master Mask 2 killer now, are you?
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing to do whatsoever with Master Mask 2's murder.
We're like, yeah, it's got nothing to do with it. Little mystery, but it's got nothing to do with it.
So this has to do with the other murder, not this one, though.
Mayhaps.
It would appear that the
I'm stiff, too. It's like, shut up. Like... Throw him out the open window.
Yes. Enough of his stiffness.
He gets arrested and he gets just executed for war crimes because he's on foreign soil.
Good.
International
Right,
incident.
Prisoner of war, Larry Butts.
It's a declaration of war. There's now they start a war with another country because of it.
It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
Making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then, if you're prepared. I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good, I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Leave it to me, Larry.
Freak-ass smile.
My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
My lie!
I know that there's still something you are keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you? Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say? Curse you. I should just hurry up and die already. That's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill six myself. Blow my shit off clean. Throw everything in a mass confusion and be like, I committed every murder and just hangs himself. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Oh my God, Larry.
I'll really do it this time. I swear to God. I'll take you all with me.
Oh my God. Only add credence to his claim.
Grabs the knives from the wall.
You
Come
know,
at me. Just charges the cops.
good.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you.
Even if you make that face at me, it's no use. Man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy.
Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case. And that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
You are going away for sex crimes. No. Alright, this time. This time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, what didn't happen works.
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight.
Gotta battle Larry.
Up on the
Again.
rooftop.
After the show, I left the push cart in the Rose Garden and came into the embassy. And then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. Chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
But it's kinda ultra embarrassing. You see, I was gonna ascend on a woman's room. I was about to commit a crime, you see, before they stopped me. And I'm glad they did, because it was an old lady. And I don't play like that.
Kyle Larry's a pest. Oh, shit.
What exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Edgy man, I said it was embarrassing, so I guess I can't just blurt it out. I'm just gonna have to reason it out, Rory.
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifle.
Francie wants me to expose myself. Shut up. just freaking wrap the whip around his neck. End it. That's what happens when you don't cut friends into your life from childhood.
Indeed.
Doesn't
It's
have
not
to
like
be
he
like this. You
actively
don't have
hangs
to
out
be
with this
forced.
guy. He just keeps showing up. Like, Phoenix went out of his way to defend this guy in that first court case. But other than that, he just keeps showing up. It's not like they go seeking Larry to go hang out with him. He just keeps showing up.
Yeah, he's a curse on everyone.
Okay,
It's
anything
okay.
you want to
Eventually, he'll have his hero moment. You know, he'll take a bullet for someone and be like, you know what? That Larry's all right.
I mean,
He'll
in the first
die
game, he actually like
getting shot.
heroically saved Edgeworth from being, accused of murder by with his testimony. So he's kind of heroic in that first game, the last case, or I guess fourth case, not the last one because he wasn't in the last one. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jump in front of Pearl and die in a hail of gunfire to save her. Be like, wow, what a hero. It's like, did I look cool? It's like, yes, Larry, yes, you did, as he dies in your arms. It's just like, Jesus. Aceattorney dark fan fiction. Larry getting killed. Redeemed in his final moments. Please, Edgy, delete my hard drive.
Oh, God.
What does that mean? No.
And burn the flash drives, too.
Freaking blow up my house, man. Just take it all out.
Burn it down. Ah.
Bury me with my cell phone. Don't look at it. Cremate me and all my possessions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anything jump out at you? You just want to press everything.
I
think I got all the testimony to Larry I needed. No.
Yeah.
Anyways, do we just go all the way to the last thing and he's just like, I just wanted to be like Santa. Then you're like,
And be like, what about this letter thing? This ransom note. No, threatening letter.
it's very Santa. Then it's like, what about this? So yeah, we can try that. And then if it's a no, then we press it and then try it. We may as well just try to insta take down this guy.
Get a load of this.
Okay, so
Larry.
isn't
Prepare to be buried.
pulls it gun.
Sick of his shit.
All right,
Press it.
You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. It was when I was selling those samurai dogs down at Gore Lake.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
That's when you killed that guy, right?
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know.
Well, what he was gonna do is no, no.
Just go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal?
Raise an objection.
Yes.
Actually, I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Seeing your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff.
Oh,
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Layton.
He's going for a different kind of milk and cookies. No. Oh, Angie, that's so incredibly mean.
Santa doesn't usually try to hit on people as he's dropping off presents. But anyway,
It depends on who's Santa at the party.
oh, well, I guess
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know. So then what were you trying to deliver, Larry?
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me whom you are delivering a present to.
Delivering a samurai dog. No, no, I was delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love.
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present onto was most certainly this.
Not this person, straight up, this person is this. Just call Wendy Oldbag a this.
security lady.
Take that!
Hey, interesting taste you have there, Mrs. Suspect.
You know, spread lies about me. I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Ow!
I advise you to stop right there in your in your bashing of a lady.
Every lady is a queen.
No, oh God, Francisca, not Oldbag, please.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Fine wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact.
It was an old lady.
That's best summed up with the standard
Stand-in
request,
request.
which I can't look at, but
Take that!
yeah.
This is something the old lady received from her employer from the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess. Mindy, was it again? It seems as if that this man is quite taken with the actress.
That's not true, Edgy. She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart like when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I tell you.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man. You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Mr. Prosecutor, I'm taking your friend to jail.
Please do.
Interpol crimes. I think he's part of a sex trafficking ring.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty fitting for him.
Found him in some files.
Yeah, please get him out of here. Execute him immediately.
Yes.
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do y'all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge of Miss Mindy's had fallen ill. Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room, but that much we know for sure.
Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
But we're not in court at the moment.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what you do in court.
This old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Ning Z says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions till everything is out in the open, which is why I listen.
Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that I should lose your victory prize while will be your arrest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care, I'm ready to blow my shit up.
He just loses and ends himself.
Sewer slide by cop. Take me out, wolf boy. Think all I want to do is go visit Mindy? I was going in multiple rooms now. Dressed up as Sam, climbing up the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Hey, someone say something.
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this? Not as confession, but as testimony.
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim, claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
So you. You're my stalker. Well, I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man. As long as Edgy Poo's alive, I can't just drop and be unfaithful. No, I can, although earlier I took a teeny bit by Wolfman. But I love for you, Edgy Poo will pass to Edgy Poo the rest of the time. I'm so tired.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all around completely worthless man.
Yes, Mommy.
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination.
Something ominous.
I believe there is nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. But I understand your point.
Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now. Then I lapsed.
God.
Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll never wish to see.
Larry's ass. Version.
So this the last one. It's the only one he's like doing the questions. So should we throw it at this?
I guess. The game even throwing you a bone and having Wendy be like, you're my stalkers, already just basically just telling you the note. Telling you what it all means.
Mhm.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey, why are you showing that thing to me?
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight.
Yes.
Well, isn't that just romantic?
Francisca's
Which
into
one?
that. No.
Oh, God. Oh, no, she likes Santa Claus.
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
Arr! I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
You can pretend to be ignorant all you like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit.
the name.
The name. It's like, that's not Wendy. It's not a...
It's supposed to be an I. Look at it. He's just terrible with cursive. It's like I don't know. Yeah.
You don't even try cursive if you don't know it. I know I won't.
Like you can see right here, the I also looks like the same thing.
Yeah. That's how they perfectly, for every single I, they had them all look like E's. Just really just bring the point home.
Love
You're confused.
Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you ever wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
Oh, what the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English, motherfucker.
You wrote Mendy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye.
Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing!
There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're best. They're the best, aren't they? He's just loving this. For punching. But I have to wait until we're off this crime scene. Then you can beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, you saved me from scary man.
It's going to beat the shit out of you.
So, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me.
Come again.
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter. To set me up.
Accept your defeat graciously.
But you guys are being so mean.
Hold it!
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting to in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
Hold it!
I know that's a lie.
It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight.
He's gonna see Shina and already be like trying to hand her his number.
Yeah. Just
Yo,
like
lady.
he just wears Spookie.
I like a lady with them lips like that. Just like nope, nope. Larry.
His eyes also look like that, so.
Yeah. And married man looks like worried man, looks like a W there, so it's like, yep.
Yeah.
And man as well looks like Wham. It's like, yep.
It all checks out. Take that!
Oh my god, that's
Send
bad.
to Shadow Realm.
This photograph in our mysterious letter.
Manages to like
handwriting.
manages to draw actually decent portraits of people and stuff, but can't freaking write to save his life.
Oh yeah.
Guy was an artist that just can't write.
Hey, he took art class, not calligraphy, okay?
Did he even take art class? Did he literally just be like, go to Lee Stoneham and just be like, yo, take me on as your apprentice? He just learns everything. See, clearly that means he just loves the old ladies. See, he already was with one.
If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure.
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. Put me down like a sick dog. Nail right on the head, Edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the fake Bridges being carried around in a stretcher and got worried, alright. I wanted to go in Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. What choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgy.
You might jump from the door to the chimney with a criminally overreactive imagination.
Oh, at least I was honest, wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment.
I'm really, really sorry.
Larry, you may be shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity.
Good, shameful.
Tell me how you really feel.
Light on the face of humanity.
Oh, jeez, with friends like these.
However, I always knew that you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Edgy. You're... Ah!
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
We're having a moment. Arr!
In any case, I believe we can say that we know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney. Not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
It sounds bad when you say it like that.
Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Though I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. The suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Oh, hey, what? Edgy. What does the Wolfman mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet?
We just proved that you're a perv. We didn't prove that you didn't kill anyone.
It means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. Can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. I may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the bloodstained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene. As long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite. Eek!
Edgy, that guy looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me like Scruff the Gruff takes a bite of crime.
I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got.
I can easily point out the contradiction in supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is.
In fact, that's a sword, and then it's like he was hit with like a blunt instrument. That's what killed him. In the back of the head and not like being stabbed. So I believe that's what we noticed when we looked at his head.
We can
Probably
shut
has
it
something
again.
to do with the statue.
This will
Got
be a high
pushed backwards and hit the statue. And that's why it's rotated, because they knocked it over or something. Oh, it's getting brained on the statues.
Should be.
Guy jumps down the chimney. Oh, mask the mask.
Last gets freaking executed.
He could just fall his head first down the chimney and just breaks his neck. It's freaking ripped, dude.
And there's also a samurai spear.
But that he
That's
hit
part
against
of
the
the
wall.
war.
So.
Yeah, but like it's in evidence, so it can't just be nothing. Anyway,
Oh, we used it before, didn't we?
we asked Larry about it, I think.
And he told us that he hit a wall with it while he was fooling around, and that's hollow and not actually made of anything. Which means maybe the sword is also fake. Who knows?
Oh.
So that could also be a thing. Like, this is a freaking plastic sword, dude. It's like, so it is a blunt instrument. It's like, damn. It's like, hey, it's hollow, though. It's like, damn, never mind.
Anything,
Destroyed.
just break on impact.
But this is one game I can't afford to lose.
My friend's life is on the line.
Why, Larry? Why?
Why?
I was the one who found the body of the victim to mask too. Beside him was a samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. It's supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, suspect Larry Butts, in here too.
Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
His owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are long-time friends, right? Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi?
You're accusing me of fabricating evidence.
If the shoe fits. Think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all your prosecutors do.
This man has some serious issues with prosecutors.
Come on, I can't think up something as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well.
You are dumb.
Exactly.
However, Agent Lang knows nothing about or me for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence.
Why, Larry? Why? Okay, anything jump out at anybody?
Should we press on the sword and the blood? Just do that one, maybe. Maybe press this, see if we get extra info, and then if not, try to do something.
Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood.
I have to spell it out for you. I mean the sight and smell of blood, of course. According to the test, the blood in the sword belongs to the victim. Sword is made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it is pretty weighty, certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with. I suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the sword.
Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let slip by.
That must mean it's important.
So did it add it or no?
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. Beat him to death with that.
Okay.
Like, if he's gonna beat him to death, why not beat him to death with this cool-ass spear? You know? Spear's way cool. No. But anyways, what does the sword say when we look at it?
Nothing.
Well, there's no blood on that spear, though. So I guess the only real thing that we could really say is either the sword or maybe throw the statue at
A
it.
spear that it's like hollow, and maybe the sword is too. Then I don't know. That could be a plan of
Yeah, it might
attack.
be, you throw the spear to be like, these things aren't weighty.
Mhm.
But I mean, I assume he's not just saying it's weighty by looking at it. I assume he did lift it, but yeah, I
Maybe
guess
it's a lie.
we can try it. Or there's something weird with that sword.
Right.
So yeah, let's just throw the spear at it, and then if not, just throw the sword at it. And if still not, yes. There we
Yeah. Oh. Might be it.
Do you know what this is, Agent Lang?
Your forehead. It's a long spear, right? Used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history.
It's the next most effective weapon after the whip.
Princess go with a spear, just running at people.
Right?
I think the whip is in a slightly different category.
It's not really a combat weapon. Now, if you had one of those whip swords that aren't real, then that'd be pretty powerful.
She's basically just
Yeah.
Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh god.
So what's your point?
Yes.
I was just gonna say, whenever you mentioned like hanging Larry with the whip, I remember like one of Ivy's
Ivy's
grab
moves.
moves. Yeah, where she just grabs him and chokes him with the sword.
Yep. I wonder if anyone's ever modded Ivy into Francisca in any of the games.
You don't
That
even
would
need
be
a mod. You
amazing.
can just use the character creator and just use all
Oh,
the
yeah,
like
you just put
Ivy
her in a
parts.
Francisca outfit, and there you go.
Yeah.
So what's your point? Are you going to tell me that the spear is the real weapon?
No, I simply want to take a good look at this section here.
The way it's bent?
Precisely. Apparently a certain troublemaker hit against a wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the steel samurai's weapon are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there is not even a dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, the sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily. But I wish they'd make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from director of the play for not doing it in the show.
Steel Samurai's special move was changed tonight because of him.
Because he bent it, Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack.
How much you want to bet that's gonna come up where, ouch! It's gonna come up or something where it's gonna be like or someone's gonna be like, oh yes, I loved it in the show when he did the early jab, blah blah blah. You're gonna be like, you didn't watch the show. No, it's gonna be used for a gotcha, because there's no reason to get that specific kind of piece of evidence unless that's gonna be the thing.
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se. So all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may.
Bluff like an ace attorney.
Yeah, just like Phoenix. Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly so uncommonly.
But it's what he would do.
Francisca just cowers in the corner. Don't mention his name.
Starts crying and screaming.
It's neither smart nor very clear.
Full-on mental breakdown in a foreign country. Interpol takes her away.
Looks like Edgeworth is in charge of the case now.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it is for the best if it remains unbroken. For no one should be convinced of the notion.
Conceived.
Of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Objection!
It's a foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There is nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Hold it!
And maybe your opinion. However, I don't believe that that's all that's all we are. As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And if that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet,
Well, then toss me into Eagle River.
No.
Just like Phoenix.
then let it crumble as I walk on towards the truth.
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. Totally did that whole speech just to try to make me not hate you. No, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed the mask too without bending it. So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario?
Think you know what to do here, right? And what you need.
Of course. What I need is evidence even he can't refute. This is it. It's time to bring this case to a close.
Why, Larry? Why? Part 2.
Why?
It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. Let me show you. Under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. Search the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So is there no natural suspicion would fall into the owner of said weapon?
Fair, we gotta press that statement about the blood only being on it.
How long do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned.
You even touch the statue that you're not allowed to touch, except for like 2 people are allowed to touch it?
Hmm.
We managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. The only place inside its embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
If you've got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you.
Why? Why?
Why?
Oh no, I don't have an option.
Just use your arrow key, remember?
Yeah.
R, D.
D key. Let's go back a second.
Yes. Press this one, and
Press it. Yeah.
or you can just go full statue and just full send it. Up to you. But might need an extra statement. I don't know.
Let's see. You want this one? I'll try it immediately. If it doesn't work.
Yes, it does not work.
Mm.
We need more information.
Be like, well, we didn't touch the statue, though, but
It's fine.
The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword.
Did you check old bag?
that's right, even with luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined. Luminol, is Emma Sky around?
No. She only showed up once. She's
It's a foreign country, so she can just spray stuff.
yeah, raise an objection.
Might as well.
If you believe that there is no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force me one open for you.
And how do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
A real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself. But my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my men.
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigation, Drangin,
Investigative drag.
Dragnet. Yeah. They're investigating. Okay. Weird.
has a few holes in it. Namely, that there is something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon.
Alright then, I'll play along for now.
Alrighty then. No,
Real weapon that killed Damask too. What exactly is it?
real murder weapon, which not a single person is yes to touch, is this. Since it was moved, no one can touch it.
The national treasure of Albast.
You mean the Primadou statue?
Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alabasta and the Republic of Babel. Two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction that the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that.
We'll look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue.
Shifu, can't listen to this infidel's words. He was definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this.
Things he says. Get the out of my face. Just go already.
Yes, sir. Dog watches in awe. New Alpha has entered the pack. Shifu.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. He's unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Primadou statue. And Bad's like, I don't give a shit, I'm examining it.
I see.
Wait, but since the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. You may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. I guess you gotta be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know.
Agent Lang,
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
But Shifu, what about causing international incident?
Quiet. I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if anyone is to take responsibility, let it be me.
Responsibility? If we're gonna talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. Be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. Alright then, let's talk and more investigating.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run illuminescence
Chemiluminescence.
Yeah, such a long word.
test on the statue.
Luminol test. Good thinking. Statue with the murder weapon, and some of the victim's blood should be on it.
In fact, no, that blood was from years ago.
Okay, let's get the forensics team in here. I'm gonna make them all break the law. Hey, looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor.
Are we sure it's blood and not something else? Larry's like, don't look at me, dude.
Be this real weapon that killed Damask too.
Larry, the sniper.
Headshot, dude.
Indeed.
I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. Doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damask too, so the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Quick, do a chemical test on it so we know if it's the real statue or if it's fake.
Heh, you think so?
Yes.
Okay then, knock yourself out.
Take is it made of gold or not? Now it's a
Like
3D
made and
model.
shine on the back.
Bloody handprint. Guess let's look at
Look at
that.
what it looks like.
Assume that's
3D.
the
Oh my
important thing.
goodness.
Wow, great graphics.
Gah.
What do we have here? This dirty smudge looks like a handprint. What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? Looks like you got some fingerprints to analyze.
Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now.
I mean, at this point, Larry would have signed.
Hey, forensic guy, I want result on his fingerprints ASAP, you hear me?
Agent Lang, have the analysis results, sir.
Me too.
Good, eh?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Babylonie's embassy? The prints belong to him, Mr. Manny Cochin, sir.
That's... They freaking steal the other statue, come over and murder him, like they have the real one, so murder him and steal their statue. What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each Primadou statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to the only one conclusion. The statue is actually Babel's Primadou statue.
Impossible. It can't be.
Larry never once set foot in the Babylonie's soil, so he was free to go.
We never saw him again.
However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further.
Be continued.
After these short messages, assume.
Yeah.
The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an Alabastian knife in Babel. And Damask too was killed on Alabastian soil with Babel's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yantagarasu who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture that they were to fold.
Oh my god, I
Be
cannot speak.
continued.
It's over.
Yeah, regrouping and situation update is the next thing.
Beach episode.
Beach episode suddenly just shoved into the middle of the game. Just beach episode.
Comes a dating sim.
And Princess is just like, Edgeworth, you remember that one time?
Prosecutor's camp. It's like, what?
That one time at lawyers.
One time at lawyer camp. Which is a joke that Phoenix said in the last game, I think. Anyway.
Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Oh, hell, dude, I'm going to jail.